Speaking about Knicks,
And the sad, depressing reel he made last night.
so yo, I was so like, I'm like, I had such a great time this entire season
Yeah, it
watching
was
the
great.
Knicks.
Yeah, it was great.
It was so exciting for me, and then we had this like terrible two losses
Mhm.
against the Pacers to start the series, and it just felt like everything just stopped
Stop, right?
right at that point because it wasn't about hope. Before everything was like hope. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we win in Boston, two up early. We're like, yo, we can really do this.
Yeah,
Then you get the Pacers, you're like, no, we actually can't do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Anyway, I think our guest is bursting at the seams. We might as well just introduce him. So, you guys ready to get this podcast
Yes,
started?
let's do it.
Welcome to the Focus AF podcast. My name is Ben,
This is Jen.
And this is Ro.
and Karis is not here. She's at jury duty.
She's being a good citizen.
She's being a good citizen. I don't know if we talked about this earlier, if the mic was hot, but I told her to go in to jury duty dressed like a transient, you know. I was like, wear your ugliest clothes with the holes in it and everything. Just try to look as like broke as possible, you know. Tell them you got financial hardship, you got to go to work and stuff. But, you know, Karis does what Karis does.
It's actually pretty easy to get out if you're a business owner.
Well, yeah, it is. But the thing is, you gotta fulfill your civic duty.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta.
I've never served jury duty in my
Me,
life.
me either.
No?
I've
Really?
I've gotten away every
you
single
serious?
time. I've gotten away every single
Every time
time.
I've gotten away with it.
Yeah.
I've served on cases. And as juror number 1, actually,
Oh.
I'm reading the verdict.
Judge, I really want to serve.
No, I didn't
Put
want
me
to.
in.
I thought I could get out of it. I was like, I just can't do this. I can't do it. And they were like, nah, you're gonna do this.
Yeah. I had one instance where they asked me why.
Why you want to do this?
No, why I can't? Because
Oh.
I told them, and luckily I was still a part-time college student. So I was like, well, I have class, I have exams. Like I paid money to be in these classes, and I can't miss them. And they were like, all right, cool. They gave me the form. That's good for like a couple years. That's as close as I got. And that case, thank God I didn't get chosen because I was reading the papers months later. That case lasted 3.5 months.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That means you got to stay in a hotel. You can't talk to you can't talk to anybody, right?
It was a lawsuit. It was
Well, I mean, they're all lawsuits, right?
two twin girls. The parents were suing the doctor. Apparently, he like botched something during the delivery where one of the girls was like mentally ill and
Oh, no.
she was like basically handicapped for the rest of her life. They won like $55 million.
Okay.
So that case was like 3.5 months. So I was like, oh my, I was reading the papers. I was happy for the family, but I was also glad that I didn't get chosen for that
Dude.
case.
They got me at the right time. I was young, unmarried, no kids. There's no excuse for me. Not to do it. I had a job. So they're like, oh, your job will pay you. Like, oh my gosh.
All right. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's introduce our guest.
Hey, we still haven't introduced him.
Yo, let me do it myself. My name is Joshua.
Hold on. Let me see what ChatGPT says about our guest. Give me
Oh
1
my
second.
gosh. Please don't.
All right. Have you ever searched yourself on ChatGPT?
No, I don't think.
All
I
right,
have a
so
need to.
our guest is a distinguished wedding photographer based in Brooklyn, New York,
Oh, that word.
renowned
Distinguished.
for his vibrant, emotionally resonant, and editorial style imagery, alongside his wife and business partner,
Tiffany?
Anika.
Oh.
Hey man. Hey,
I had a different version of ChatGPT. I'm sorry, Nika.
He
Play with my wife. Do I want to do this over?
She's probably on her way here right now. Like,
He co-founded Joshua Dwain Photography, a boutique studio celebrated for capturing authentic love stories across the globe. Is that pretty accurate? you
That's a
think?
pretty good
Is that
intro.
Pretty good intro?
Sounds pretty good. I
Yeah.
like it.
All right, and then we got Tiffany here. I'm kidding, right?
This will not be a running joke. I'm
all right,
not giving any credence to this.
all right. A little bit more about Joshua, okay? Joshua's passion for photography ignited in high school and took a professional turn in 2008 when a friend asked him to photograph her wedding. At the time, he was working as a business analyst And his wife, originally from Jamaica, joined him in 2010, initially assisting him during shoots to spend more time together. Their partnership evolved into a dynamic, creative collaboration with Anika's keen aesthetic complementing Joshua's storytelling prowess.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Is that good?
That is spot on.
Yeah. I wonder how it determines that. Like,
It searches the internet for everything.
Well, it's probably
every
on my
interview,
it's
every
probably
bio.
on, it's probably
Like
on my
reviews
website, and I haven't
about-
been there so long.
yeah.
I'm like, "Gee, yo, that is amazing.
I don't
Who
remember.
gave them that information? I wish it was me.
That sounds amazing.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Josh.
Thank
Welcome,
thank you.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. I don't know if you knew this, but I've been
Now
looking.
you can do your own intro.
Yeah,
Tell
go
us
ahead,
about
do
you,
your
your
intro.
history, how accurate that is, all the good stuff.
Well, my name is Joshua Dwain. I'm a New York City wedding and editorial photographer. Nah, seriously, I'm just a guy from Brooklyn who loves the Knicks. He's a hardcore Knicks
Oh,
fan.
Why not the
man.
Nets? Why not the Nets?
I don't want to. Huh?
Why not the
They're
Nets?
from Jersey, man.
Who's from
Nah.
Jersey?
The Nets.
The Nets.
Oh, I was like, he's not from Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nets are
The
from
Nets
Jersey. Get out of here.
Now, in all seriousness, I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, content producer. Right now, I am producing a podcast called Ellis Ever After with Kadena DeVell. And starting this season, I'm on the actual podcast,
Yes.
which
That's
is freaking
awesome.
crazy.
Yes.
I've been with them for like 10 seasons so far. Doing video production for the podcast, but then opportunity came up this year for me to be on a podcast.
Wow.
Nice.
And now I'm getting booked for other podcasts. Look at me, son.
Well, it's a good thing we booked you before.
We have to pay for the booking. I don't think we got money in the budget for that.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I've been looking forward to getting you on the podcast because I think I met you after we started this thing, right?
Yeah, you met him at Imaging.
At what was that? Was that Louisville? Louisville?
Yeah, because that's the first time you were speaking, no? In Imaging?
Imaging, yeah.
Oh,
Was
that's
it Louisville?
right. Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave us like a
Was it
dry run.
cold?
Yes.
Yes, it was called.
Semi-cold, yeah.
Yeah, I don't never remember
Yeah,
these
Louisville.
places.
When
Yeah.
you gave us a
It was-
presentation in the
It was
lunchroom.
that place was easily
Oh,
forgetful.
was that the one I met you at?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
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 Imaging. It was
Yeah.
Imaging.
I was
Just
like, I
Imaging,
like
man.
this guy.
Don't tell me where it was. Don't tell me the.
Just say
It was
Imaging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's,
only
what,
went to one Imaging.
that's when I remembered you were a bourbon drinker.
Yes.
That's what
We
I
talked about
remember.
that.
Yep. And and that's when I realized I had to step up my bourbon game because you're a
That's
little
not
bougie.
true, man.
You're a little bougie with your bourbon.
That's not true.
So
Not true. You were really impressive with like describing that you were actually making it yourself. You're doing the smoke, and you talked about like the circumference of their blocks, your ice.
Of the ice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Lord.
Probably stamps it.
Does it make a difference if it's like square or round?
I prefer round.
yeah, it goes around easier, but the big ice melts slower. There's less surface area touching the alcohol because the alcohol melts the ice.
Mm.
The more you know. Ding, 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 ding.
See, he's talking about me and step his game up.
He's talking about the
Yeah.
ice and the chemistry.
Hot mess.
Yeah, man. But like I haven't made cocktails there was a lot of effort that went into this drink.
He was gone for a while making them.
You
This
better
is
drink
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
Bro, you better drink it. He's gonna have a problem.
It's really good.
So today, so in celebration of our guest today, we're having. I don't think this is a bourbon smash. It's like something that I found online, but it basically has strawberry and blueberry puree mixed in with some lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and I got a little bit of bitters in there, and it's got some bourbon in there. Mix it up, and then it topped off with some ginger beer.
Nice.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah. So
Good job.
not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I don't know what Karis would say if she had it, but I think she would.
I think she would like
yeah,
it.
I think
she'll
she'll
like
like
it.
Not too
Yeah,
tight.
she's my hardest critic, but that's why we marry them, right?
To make you better.
That's right. I take all feedback.
Okay, Josh, tell us your history in photography. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
All right, so I started photography back in 1998.
What?
Yeah, I actually started in high school. Yeah, I'm dating myself right now, but I started.
Let's do the math. No.
That was the last time the Knicks went to the ECF, right?
It was the year before.
The year after.
The year before. It started the year before.
You were still playing.
And that was the year I actually started becoming a fan, actually. That was my high school senior year, I think.
Shit, we're the same age.
Yeah, 42.
98. Yeah, I was born in 98. I mean, I'm not born in, I graduated 98. Graduated in 98.
No. I graduated in 2000.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the early '90s Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I started collecting the cards.
Yo,
John
I don't
Starks.
want. I want to take over with this conversation. So much.
Why are we going back to this?
In 1996, right? For my birthday, my godmother asked me what I wanted, and I said I wanted to go to a Knicks game. My godfather worked at Madison Square Garden. He did security, so he got me into the game.
Oh, that's dope.
He got me and my dad into the game. That was the Ewing Knicks, Starks, all that, right?
Nice.
So go to the game, and dude, we're losing. Right? And not only are we losing, I can't like keep watching the game because I'm sitting in this seat, and then somebody comes and like,
you have to,
hey, you're in my seat, and then my godfather has to come and like take me to another seat.
So
wait, did you come in through the back entrance?
No, we walked to the front. We walked to the front, but he just says just come through. He just come through. So we moved like 3 times at the game, and then we were losing, right? So at the end of the game, my dad says like, "Hey, you want to go?" And I don't want to go. So we waited a little bit more, and then he asked again, and I'm just like, "All right, I think my dad wants to go. Let me leave." So we leave and go back home.
They win.
My godfather calls and it's like, "Yo, where were you guys? I was gonna take you back in the locker room to meet Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Oakley, everybody."
Damn.
Oh man.
Yo,
You blaming your dad?
Oh man.
It wasn't even his fault. Yo, they was losing, bro. Who wants to stay? My dad was like, "Yo, I gotta get on the train with this kid. Gotta take him back to Brooklyn." So I understand because I want to do that right now from my daughter.
Man. Yeah.
But yeah, it was that Knicks, like that nostalgic.
That's what I grew up.
You gotta roll up there like the Ninja Turtles. Just sit in the rafters and watch the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So you started in the late '90s.
Yeah.
Shooting.
Photography. Yeah. I mean, it was just something that I like to do. I went to school for art. I started drawing, and then I eventually evolved into a photographer, picking up the camera, and it was just something I did. I like portraits, street photography.
What year was your first gig?
I didn't shoot at all in college. My first gig did not come until 2006.
Okay.
That's when I decided I was going to take it seriously.
You get paid for that?
I mean, you said this is my first gig. Absolutely, I got paid for it.
Well, some people.
No, I actually probably, I don't know. Probably like a church event. They probably gave me something.
Do you remember about how much?
If it was a church event.
I mean, if we talking about like my first wedding, I remember exactly how much I got. I got $1,300 for my first wedding.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got $1,300.
That's like 22 Moses cruises.
That's good.
We're gonna get a little graphic that has
Yeah.
Moses. You know Moses?
Yeah.
There'll be 22 of his heads. Like, all right, Josh got
his was what, $60?
$60.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty
You got a
good.
good amount.
Whose lowest was $60?
Moses.
Moses.
No,
He charged
the lowest we
$60.
ever saw was like free, but that doesn't count.
Okay.
We want to see when was your first paid gig. He was the lowest.
Got you.
I think it was $60 for 5 hours.
$60, yeah. For a
What
small
the
one.
heck? You guys are saying it so casually. I'm in disbelief right now. And I'm like, you're saying it again. I'm like, no, I can't be
It
hearing
was 5
$60.
hours, right? Like a couple hours.
Yeah,
It was like an event.
It wasn't like a 8-9 hour day, but it was
A short day.
It was
What were they paying for the batteries to charge?
For the
We all
memory
did
card.
Some, crazy stuff.
for the memory card.
Dude. Wow. Okay.
Yo, I
It was
remember.
good.
I remember. I left the car. I don't know if you've ever done this before, right? But the statute of limitations already expired. But I left the house to shoot an engagement session down in Princeton. I'm already an hour and a half away from home. I realized I didn't bring any memory cards. My camera was empty, right? I didn't have the cards. I didn't pack any extra cards either, right? So I had to go to like a CVS to get cards. 8 gigabytes. It was $80.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're like very strategic.
I was like,
What a
man. I was
ripoff.
like, yo. I was
When
like,
you
I got no
shot JPEG
choice.
small.
You gotta find a Best Buy at least.
No, I went to. I was like, that's the closest thing. I was already. I was like, I got 30 minutes to the session. I don't got time to go.
He was
So I was like,
shooting
Yo,
JPEG.
that is my worst fear. Showing up at a session, and like not having any cards, any batteries.
Never happened to me. No, last time
A body
showed
with
up.
no lens.
The worst thing that happened to me, I forgot my harness to hold both my cameras, and that was like hell for me.
You only
Yeah,
gotta learn
I've
that
done
lesson.
that.
You only
I've
gotta
done
learn
that.
that lesson once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I've showed up to shoots with just one lens by accident, like my manual focus lens. I was like, shit, now I got to manual focus this
That's
whole fucking
crazy.
thing, right? I mean, they didn't know any better.
Your manual-
They didn't know any better.
That's
So
not.
I was like,
That's no. That's freaking. I'd rather leave a memory card.
you better leave a memory card in the shoot manual.
Yes.
I was like, all right, guys, don't move, man. Like I can't, you know.
What?
That would
is like-
not.
I'm
like
shooting
1970.
F-22.
Like 1970.
I was moving so slow that day. I was like, shit. I was like, I only have one body, one lens. So I normally have my lens and my camera on you know, that kit together, and then all my spare shit, like my extra camera, extra bodies, extra stuff in another bag. I left the bag at home. So the only thing I brought to my car to the shoot was the camera and the lens that was on it.
Man.
So one body, one lens, one memory card, one battery. That's it.
Wait,
Was it an
how
event?
far are you from home?
No, it was an engagement session. I was an hour and a half
Oh,
away
it's
from
an
home.
engagement session. I can do that.
You
with
say
engagement.
this is
No,
the
it wasn't a
Princeton?
wedding. Oh my God, dear God.
I thought it was an event. I'm about to say, dude. I'd rather leave the memory card.
This was in Princeton, you said?
No, this was well, I can't tell the location. I can't say the location, but it was far away, about an hour and a
In the
half, 2 hours
city,
away.
at least?
No, it was out in the middle of the sticks.
What are you, PI, man? What are you?
No, I'm just saying, you have Adorama to go rent.
No. I was in the
lens or
sticks.
something.
I was in the sticks, opposite direction. I was out in the sticks.
That's-
So I
should you
mean,
put a call on the Facebook
well,
group.
that's how you separate the hobbyists from the pros. You know what I mean? So
I mean, pros still do it. So,
Clearly.
And I had this like I don't think it's ever happened to me, but I had this like PTSD. Like
yeah.
I'm always nervous that
Me
it's.
too.
I keep my camera bag like right. I'm not gonna say it on camera, but I keep it in a specific place. And I can't really see it. I'm always nervous that it's not there, and I get out the car. I'm like, all right, it's there. I can breathe, but I know I pack it. But you know,
I know some photographers. They spare. They keep an emergency kit in the car just in case, like an old ass
I used to
camera.
do that.
Old ass camera, just a couple of batteries just
it's
in case.
the dumbest thing ever.
You know?
I've done
It's
it.
smart, though. You should leave it in the back seat. And,
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
I've had to use it too.
yeah.
oh, you've
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
to go into it?
but the thing is, it deteriorates. Like in the Northeast, it deteriorates your camera. Being in that heat,
Cold,
and the sun, and the cold. It just after a while, it's just like. I mean, it's the older cameras. Like it is like. You know, I'm an old school photographer, so
The point is that you will never have to use it, but if you do,
At least it's
It's
better
better
than
than
nothing.
nothing.
yeah. But if you want to use it and it's like not
dead.
really functional because it's been sitting in your car all summer.
that's one thing that I always like. Jen could confirm this. I'll pull over sometimes thinking I forgot my bag. Everything's there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I need to check. It's like this, like you said, this PTSD of
Yeah.
the worst thing happening, and it happens every wedding. Actually, to me, in my mind, I'm
Yeah.
like,
I have all my stuff spread out. That's why I got 2 camera bags, right? Like I have a complete kit in one bag, but my spare shit is in the other bag too, just in case. I don't know. I get robbed on
smart.
the way.
Yeah, that's
you
smart.
know,
If they take
or
one,
whatever.
you still
They
have
take
the-
one. I still got the. And my bags are
not
heavy
me.
as hell.
I have-
They're
I
not
have
taking both.
camera lenses and lighting. So like, if I lose one, I'm fucked.
You used to do a lot of destination weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear about your
So
kit.
you must have had a lot of PTSD those times.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. But I
man.
keep everything together. I
How
don't
many
have it
ti-
separate.
Yeah, and you carry it on because you're not checking it when you're doing these destination weddings. Are you checking it?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's carrying. You coming on the plane
yes,
with it.
definitely. But you
Yeah.
got a book bag. I don't do a book bag. You got a book bag?
What about
I got a book bag. Well,
I do the rolling bag.
like light stands? Do you travel with light stands? Or,
Travel license. Yep.
So you check those in?
I check those in.
Oh, yeah, because that's you can still get by without light stands.
Yep.
you ever get stopped at customs?
There's water. There's water here. You want water?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba was crazy. I got stopped in Canada. Was crazy. I almost got deported from Canada, which was
damn.
nuts
huh.
Because of your gear?
because of my gear.
What'd you say to them?
So I think the issue was I was coming to work in Canada.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you're
can't
not
do
supposed
that.
to. You need a permit for that.
Yeah, so they were just like, you know what? I had my light stand. I had one light stand attached to my camera bag, my rolling bag,
That's why they
and
saw
that's what they saw.
it. Oh shit.
Yeah, so they were like, they basically asked me what I was here for, and thankfully I was honest. I was like, I'm just here to, I'm here. I have an event, a wedding I'm shooting tomorrow, and yeah, that's why I'm here. And they were like, do you know you're not supposed to be here?
Oh
And
my
they were like
God.
really like They were like assertive. With me, I don't know why.
Right.
I'm not threatening you, dude. But anyway, they basically were just like, we don't want you to be here, but just because it's the day before, we're not gonna ruin
Somebody's wedding.
Oh, they have some compassion.
But they did say, had you not told us the truth, we were gonna deport you, like without a shadow of a doubt. There was 2 guys in line right before me, and they were there for rally driving. And they knew that they were there for rally driving. One said something, and the other one said something else, and because they weren't together, they got deported.
Oh my God.
And he was like, you see them? They didn't tell the truth. We asked them separately what they were here for, and one of them told the truth and one didn't.
Damn.
And who said Canadians?
I'm not going to Canada again. I just,
You know, the
even
U.S.
now-
does the same thing to Canadians, which is why it's like, ongoing.
Who says the Canadians were nice? You know?
No, that's one place we know we can't go shoot.
Yeah.
period.
So I got 2 stories to share with you with that, right? So I did a Mexico wedding a couple years ago, and I carried everything with me. I had a Pelican case, I had a backpack, right? And then my light stands were checked, right? So you can see anything, right? However, you could see the Pelican case.
Yeah.
So it's like, come over here, sir. What do you got in the case? I was like, I got some cameras. I'm shooting a friend's wedding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how many cameras you got with you? 2, right? And then he's like, what about the other one? Okay, there's 2 in that one too, right? Because my wife was with me.
You got like 20 grand worth of gear.
And then, all right. So you remember? You're old enough to remember. Remember Matrix, the first one where he goes to the metal detector, like you carrying your guns with you.
Yeah.
And then he opens up. He's got like 100 guns on him, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, they opened up all my cases. I had a GoPro on me. I had my vlogging camera on me. I had my drone with me. Like total, I had like 9 cameras coming out.
Making a movie.
I had like 9 cameras coming out.
Michael Bay in the Bay.
They were like, all right, sir, you got like way too many cameras, right? Like, all right, well, you need to come back with me, right? So anyway, we had a little talking, and I don't think I can go to Mexico again with all that gear. Like, I can't do any more.
You're
than that.
crazy.
That's
First
too
off,
much,
the
Ben.
fact that you were carrying both of them is part of the problem. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be carrying both bags. Right? You should definitely split them up. And the Pelican case, as great as they
screams.
are,
It screams.
it's screaming. I got something really valuable here.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to protect.
I'm coming
Yeah.
here to work.
Yeah, bro.
That was my fault. It's never gonna happen again. You know what I mean?
That's my thing. If I'm like around like domestically and going to hit a studio or
no
at a wedding
problem.
or something like that, cool. But the minute you like, I'm gonna get on a international plane.
With a Pelican case?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel kind of slighted, yo. I know that you said y'all were gonna talk first and then introduce me as a speaker, but yo, it didn't register me. So when y'all was talking, I'm like, yo, why they're not talking? Yo, they brought me all the way over here, man. This podcast and they just talking to each other.
Oh god.
I'm sitting here. Anyway, go ahead.
I forgot.
No, it was her.
Oh,
Anyway.
DR.
No, I had,
was
you know,
saying-
like I already finished my drink. I'm ahead of you guys, so that's why I'm cut off.
Yeah.
I'm like this.
DR.
I'm like this when I
Yeah.
drink.
Oh, how they can identify bags like
Yeah.
any kind of bag. They know exactly what, like you had a think tank. It looks like a luggage.
Think tank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they like know exactly.
Oh
what to
yeah,
look
they
for.
pull them right over. They still always walk by with think tank.
Did you have to pay anything?
They tried.
They try to extort me, but I didn't have cash. So once they realized I didn't have cash, they let me go. But
They were like, you can leave the gear here, and then you can.
yeah,
come
they
pick
wanted
it
me to
up.
leave my stuff in the airport.
What?
It was that trip where you were in the cruise to Cuba.
We
Yeah.
we
Fearless.
yeah
That-
we
not Fearless,
no we Mystic.
What's Mystic.
We had a destination wedding
was that
in
trip.
DR the same week, and then from DR we flew to Florida to hop on the
Hop on the
cruise.
Got you.
But here's the tip: if you ever do a destination wedding, the guys there that want to carry your luggage, pay them to carry your luggage, and you'll go right through customs with no
Yeah.
problem. They won't even spot you out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wh-
So
which
if I
country?
ever go back to any destination wedding, I'm finding the luggage
porters?
handler. I'm giving him $10-$20 to carry all my stuff, and we'll be out of
Yeah.
there.
Got you. If you're working.
Yeah. And the only thing that helped save us was when I had the Mystic information printed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're here at DR on vacation, and then we're leaving from here on a cruise.
Yeah.
And I showed them like the Mystic, like it's a photography conference, blah blah blah. This is why I have all this stuff.
Got you.
Well, if you're here for a conference, it's okay for you to bring all that gear.
But they
No,
weren't
no,
there
DR
for
was at the
conference.
conference.
DR was.
We were
Right
there
after.
we were there for a wedding, and I was ready to get to fly back and try again because we flew in 2 days early. So we're like, all right, just in case of any issues. But they wanted money. Like they flat out told me in Spanish like that I gotta hook them
Well,
up.
did they ask you how much?
They was like, whatever I have, and I was like, I don't have cash, like, so I can't give you anything.
I had to pay the Mexicans $100, and then I was out. So
But that was a fee for bringing more than 2 cameras because I think Mexico,
whatever it was.
Yeah,
It seemed like a random. It seemed like a random number. I was like, seems
Yeah.
awfully low, but all right, you want $100?
You had to do something in cash?
It's not.
Yeah, it was cash.
Oh, so that was
they
no-
kept it.
Yo, there is no like actual number, man. Listen, whatever you want to give, man. It's just a hustle, bro.
Yeah, it was $100, and so I can't show my face.
Somebody
down
was
there.
actually talking about that recently.
You can go back, man. Why can't you go back?
No, not with all that gear. No, I can't
Mike.
work there anymore.
Was it Mike?
Mike
You
Music
can
posted that.
absolutely go back and pay the fee.
What was your situation in Cuba?
I was American. I was American, and I had no. Here's the thing. So my wife and I, we have separate bags, right? So she has her bag, I have mine, and her passport. She brought her Jamaican passport with her. She used that. She had no issues, no issues whatsoever. And then we're together. And then as soon as they, and then part of it was we went there with a bride and groom to take wedding photos. The groom is like freaking 6'6", man. The dude like probably like 6'8". The dude was like he stuck out like a sore thumb. So the fact that I was with them and I had a bag full of gear was an issue for them.
How'd you get through?
Yeah.
To hook them up.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't pay them. I don't know.
They just let you through.
Was he a basketball player?
Wow.
I mean, I think all guys at that height play
Did you
basketball.
sign an NDA? Did you sign an
But
NDA?
I don't. He wasn't a professional basketball player.
Oh, okay.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he play ball? I'm sure he does. I don't
Oh,
know.
I didn't know you signed an NDA. So we can't talk about this.
Nah, he's not a ball player.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, I get a little crazy about the destination weddings. I think I've done my I've done my thing. You know, I think most photographers, they want to get that out of the system. You know, like you got that opportunity, go ahead and take it.
You don't know it's something that you got to get the itch and like you got to be done with. You don't know like it's a temporary thing. You think this is the life when you get it. It's like I want to get destination weddings, and you do it. You like, man, this is for the birds.
Hey, Josh, can you come to our rehearsal dinner and like just hang out for a little bit?
Oh my god!
Bring your camera too. Can you bring your camera?
And then it comes to like, well, why don't you offer packages that like have this and like you have these packages that include all these extra stuff, and you're like, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to hear this. I want to do all the things. I'm trying to get to Jamaica.
Are you staying at the same
I'm
resort?
trying to get to Jamaica. Yeah, we are.
You staying at the same resorts at the couple, right? So you
Yes.
can't even be hanging out at the pool trying to enjoy yourself.
Nah, but the key is when you're there, I don't want to do that. I want to do that before or after.
That's what we.
I mean, we
done.
did it.
Well,
We
even
were-
the day
we were
before,
in
it's
the
like,
pool.
oh, I see you at the pool. I know our wedding's in 2 days, but
Yeah,
you
man,
want
I
to
don't
come
like
over?
seeing people. I don't like seeing people. Bro.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree
we
with
were
you
in
on
the
that
pool.
aspect. Yeah, but this was this couple was really cool, and they I mean we're still friends with them, but there is a like vision, well not vision, perception that people think that it's like, oh my God, you do destination weddings like you've made it, right? That shit, like you said, that shit is horrible. Like you're working almost every day, nonstop shooting. You're covering all the events, anything they're doing, like, and then honestly, like when it's all said and done, the amount of days you were gone and how much you charge, you made less than what you would have took like a bare minimum wedding locally.
Because you're losing opportunities to shoot like 2 or 3 weddings that weekend.
The whole weekend's gone.
I wouldn't say it's terrible or horrible, but I do say it's not as glamorous as it would appear to do. I have had opportunities where I've like hung out with couples or their families on the beach and done all the things. I find that it was more when I was younger. I was just getting into it, and I'm out and about, and I'm like, this is what it is. This is the life. But as I'm older, I'm like, man, I just flew here, man. Like, can I get a quick nap or something? Yo, where is lunch? Right? Like, you're doing that when you get there, and then you're like looking where you're gonna take your pictures. Like, you just like it's work to some extent. I like the idea of it, like hanging out after the wedding's done.
Yeah, the opportunity of them just paying for the travel.
Yeah, there's a reward afterwards. Like I'm here in this country after.
Do your clients pay for the extra days, or you cover that yourself?
Nah, I won't even approach them with extra days. I'll just take care of it myself.
It's hard enough to get people to book you to take you out of the country.
They think it's a vacation.
Yeah.
They think you chilling, right? So
For real, right?
for me to be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna get 2 extra days. It's like,
the wedding's done.
yeah, bro. Like I'm paying you for what? Where's my pictures, bro? You talking about?
I agree. But it's nice to do if you can. It's nice to do one like at least once, twice a year.
What was your favorite destination?
My favorite destination was probably Santorini. We went there for an engagement session though.
Nice.
It was beautiful. We went there early in the year. We went there, I think, probably February, I think. So it wasn't like warm or anything like that.
Did you do the parachute dress?
We did.
Yeah?
Yeah. I did. I mean, I like to think I did mine better than a lot of the ones I've seen. I don't know, them dress shoots, man, they drive me crazy.
That's a big thing for you. Huh? You are known for, like, was it the red dress?
Well, the fact that the dress was red was a big thing for me at the time because I was doing a lot of red dresses.
Yes.
But
yeah, it's always somebody with the blue dress in that same scene in that.
Or a yellow dress or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of your clients always had the dramatic dresses with the long train and the color. And
they did.
So when you started doing weddings, you were doing the regular average wedding, and then at some point you transitioned to a little bit higher end luxury weddings. How was that transition? How did you get into that market?
I think, to be honest with you, it sort of felt like it happened organically. And for me, my approach is more to shoot regular weddings like they were more high end. Yeah. So to give it a more high end look so that I appear like I'm doing high end weddings. But I will say, I mean, it was easier then because high end now is not what it is then. You know what I mean? And I think I was fortunate to shoot the right people at the right time as well, and shoot at the right time. Like, for example, I started shooting when Facebook was popping and there was really no Instagram. Right, so like you can take advantage of the fact that you shot the right couple who had a decent sort of audience because they were in college at the time or something like that, like together. He was probably on a football team or something like that, and then they have a following, and then it just goes from there. Yeah. Like 2015, 2011, those were great times for social media because there was no pressure.
Oh my God, yes.
That Facebook wave was crazy. We came a little bit past that wave.
When did you guys start?
Started like in 2010 was our first wedding, but I feel like that Facebook wave like kind of like ended in like 2011, 2012. It was starting to like go down already.
I think when Instagram came around,
Yeah, but I think I had some good times in 2015, man. I've had times where like I think when they allowed like you to do more pictures and some groups, for some reason I feel like 2015 I had a weird activity on Facebook, and after that it was just completely dead. Everything was Instagram.
Is that where you're getting most of your work from social media?
Yeah. For that period of time, for sure. Social media was good because you can sort of grow organically. It wasn't really about what you could do to make you viral. You were just growing because people were looking for the type of work that you were doing, and it was showing up. The algorithm was showing it to them, so I think it was good.
How did you get the destination weddings that you photographed over the years?
My very first one happened to be a planner who just did destination weddings. She did my second wedding, and then funny enough, she had a client a year later. And was like, "Hey, would you like to do St. Thomas?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
That was nice.
Absolutely. And I mean, I wasn't really good at that point. Like, I wasn't a great photographer, but I was decent. We did what we did, and we had amazing pictures. And I think after that, being able to show it, show that I do travel and leave the country was really good for me. And then she hooked me up with, I think, another client after that. I probably want to say, maybe I'm giving her too much credit, but she was great. But I just happened to do some destination weddings after. I think that was, a little bit of luck with having a planner that does it, and being in the right place at the right time.
It's about who you know, and
serving
serving them well.
I feel like for that type of market, it usually is.
Yeah.
Unless you put out like I see these Instagram fields all the time. If you have a wedding in all these like destination locations, I'll do your wedding for free. It's like, this is crazy. I see that all the time.
I would say a lot of it is proximity, just being in the right space with someone at the right time. Has a lot to do with it. Because I'm pretty sure if I hadn't spoken to her the year prior, she wouldn't have been in my. she wouldn't have thought about me if I just didn't have that wedding with her.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, social media plays a lot into it. Like, for right now, if you're seeing a viral photographer that shoots a lot of destination weddings, and a lot of weddings is what's showing up in your algorithm, you are gonna see it. Especially in my demographic, where it's black photographers, the dreamy wedding look, the blurry photo, black and whites. You know, that sort of thing. If you're looking at those things and you're following those blogs, they're going to show up. And you know, chances are that person might want to get married in Jamaica or Italy. Oops.
Take me back home.
Facts. I love Jamaican weddings, bro.
It's on my bucket list. I've never been. It's on my bucket list.
You never been to Jamaica?
Not yet.
Oh, wow. Have you been to any other countries in the Caribbean?
Of course. I went to St. John. It was the drunkest wedding I ever photographed. St. John. Anguilla.
Oh, your clients got money, bro.
Is it bougie? Is Anguilla bougie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's the honey. See, people go there for the honeymoon, but they're not getting married there. Well, I'll say the demographic that I've served, they will go and they'll spend money in Anguilla, but they spend their money on themselves, as opposed to like
all their guests.
So,
They put me in a suite, but they were staying in the villa, and the suite was like ginormous. I was like,
of course it was.
Yeah, but that was my first gig ever. I go to Mexico. I had gone to Mexico a bunch of times. Not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore. I've been to Aruba a few times. Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about it. But I would love to see.
Aruba's like going to like.
You haven't been in the hood.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aruba's like going to Florida, like all American.
Yeah, it was very
never
American.
been to Aruba.
That's who they serve.
So let me tell you a funny story. We went to Aruba. It was Aruba for a destination wedding, and we had a newborn. He was 3 months old. Our little one, Grayson, he was 3 months old. So we're like, and Karis was my second shooter, right? So we were like, you know what, just bring the whole family, whatever. So Aiden was only 2. He'd never seen a pool before. So he's like, he's in the pool. He's like splashing around, having the time of his life, right? But he didn't wait 30 minutes after he was eating. I was like, babe, that's not a good idea. He needs to wait before he goes in the pool,
Isn't
right?
that a myth?
Right? No, anyway. Yo, he threw up in the pool, right?
Oh, wow.
They had to close the shit down.
So I was like, babe, we got to go this way and just blame it on somebody else. We got to like get away from all this.
Oh, what
right?
do they do when that happens?
They close it down and shock it. They shock the pool with chemicals, and it has to close for like hour, 2 hours.
Well, we pushed everything into the filter, right? So
gross.
because we were by the
That's
by the
even
wall.
worse because now it's stuck in the filter.
Well, anyway.
All the water's going through.
I was like, we're that ghetto family, right? Like showing up in the pool with a bunch of infants.
In Anguilla.
No, this is Aruba. This is Aruba. Anguilla, I went by myself. All right.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun, and you're absolutely right. You know, you got that itch when you're a new photographer. You got that. It's like, destination wedding sounds so exotic and glamorous, but you know, scratch that itch, get it done. But you're gonna soon find out that it's not what it's cut up to be. Like, you know, yes, you are in some exotic location, but it's work.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, it does sometimes beat the grind of being in
Same
a place
venues,
that you've been to.
Yep.
You know, 1,000 times. You know, there is an opportunity to create something that is completely different than you've done all the time, and definitely fortunate for those opportunities. But yeah, destination weddings can be, you know, something that should be temporary, I would say, and especially for me, with a child who's growing up, you know, doing destination weddings all the time would be taxing, like not being home and not seeing her.
Yeah.
Even shooting like long weekends, the doubles every weekend, you're not home. Even that's tough. You don't even have to go away for that. You know, does your daughter have any activities and stuff?
Yeah, she does. She does theater, does martial arts. She loves basketball. She loves riding her bike. She just be outside, and she loves when we take her outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, grandma's not doing it when we're away. Grandma's like,
here's the TV.
You got a book? You better read your book.
You know what my parents did? They were like, we got this Encyclopedia Britannica. We spent all this money on this Encyclopedia Britannica. Start with A, all right? You got to read the whole thing, right? So I never got it past the first book, but
these were like freaking this thick every
and every year you got to get a new one because it's you know, they got to update it and whatnot. You know what I mean?
That's correct. I remember that, man.
encyclopedia.
Like 1993. Well, I'm looking at the 1998. Because you live in Brownsville, bro.
Then it came out with the CDs that had all the years, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah. Listen. I'm not poo-pooing on all those opportunities. I had a great time, a lot of great memories, great photos and stuff. Yeah. But you know, nice. It's not sustainable. Nice. I don't feel like, as a person, as a family man with kids, with activities and things like that, I don't want to be away from home that often. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, I want easy. I want to work at the venue that's 10 minutes from this house. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. When the band's packing up, I'm already in bed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like, I when I first started, I was like, you know, I don't want to be on. I don't want to, because they approached me and said, hey Ben, you want to get on our list? I was like, nah, I'm good, because I was like, I don't want to work here every weekend. I'll be bored out of my mind. But now that I'm in my 40s and like I got, you know, I'm coasting now. I'm like, you know, I don't think that would be a bad idea. I wouldn't mind going there.
I can't do it.
I feel what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he gonna drive me so crazy.
Yeah.
He gonna go there just 2 times. It's gonna take twice. Like, why did I sign up for this? I gotta do this 20 more times.
That's to me, like, creatively, it's one of the hardest things to do is to shoot double, like say a double at the same venue.
Yeah.
And the same location and like different couple. And then trying to make the wedding the day before
a little different.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do. Like,
because you're just like, I just did this. Let me just do it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you gotta suck it up too, because Jenn always be like, yeah, this might be your 5th time, but it's this couple's first time, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right,
it's the first time they see themselves in that picture.
Like, all right, fellow New Jerseyans, New Yorkers, right? How many times you guys shot in Central Park by Bethesda Fountain? Bethesda Arcade.
I don't even remember.
All right.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that place though.
Exactly.
It feels otherwise, but
how many times have you shot in Dumbo? Right? How many times have you shot in Meatpacking? All right.
I get it. Shooting at the same place all the time, man. It does sort of stifle your creativity. I would say. So I get the idea of like Rose saying like, nah, bro, I couldn't do it. Yeah, bro.
It's tough. At least for me, like it's tough for me. There is some a benefit of working 10 minutes away all the time, like, but I don't know how long I could do that for.
You couldn't. Yeah. I don't think anything is designed to be that consistent. You know what I mean? Like, as a creative, if you're making the creativity part of it sort of mundane, where's the creativity? Like, there's nothing. The part of creativity is to challenge you. If you're not challenged by going to the same place all the time, that's not for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking to my soul right now.
There's a quote. I wish there's a quote about saying like, listen, like,
nah, bro, we don't need ChatGPT, bro.
No, it's not ChatGPT.
You're talking to real right here, man.
It's something about
you gotta get on our vibe. Stop cutting us off.
You need to.
You heard it dirty, cutting us off.
There's a quote. Something I was trying to find it, but like basically says like, you know, you want to be in a situation where you're challenged. You want to be in a situation that's hard, because that's where the creativity comes out.
I agree with that. Some of my best weddings weren't even the weddings that I thought were going to be the best weddings. It was just circumstances where I was under pressure. Yeah. And you just make it work somehow.
It's the pressure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't signing up to be in
No. I hate it.
Nah, bro. The pressure should come because it's an obstacle that you have to go through. You don't ask for the pressure. I want you at the best venues. I don't want no damn I don't want the worst venue over here, man. I don't want that one. We want to talk. Let's talk, man.
You could name the name. Name the name.
And you know the thing is, I don't think a lot of them are that. They're bad, but they're not. They're not places that you can't create, and they're just. Man, that place is bad. Let me tell you.
Like management bad, or is just no locations bad?
I think all parts bad. Oh. Every part of the grading scale is just bad. What are you doing that's different? You're literally fighting against the obstacles there. Mm-hmm. It's not a situation where your creativity isn't like that you can't.
We had a 36-person wedding party in the winter. Wedding
where
at night, and it ran hours.
This is what our girl Vicky was amazing. It's just setting the scene.
I don't want to talk about this.
It was
so they were so late.
Yeah, it's tough when you're like that.
Late. Yeah, so it was tough, but shout out to Vicky. It wasn't anything that was her fault. You know, just
it's
the
never,
nature.
It's never plan's fault. It's usually like whatever's happening on that day, whatever the bride is dealing with. Mm-hmm. But it's hard in those venues because they have so many weddings at one time. Like they're also probably doing a wedding after, or like that's the last wedding for the day. So like if they're late, you can't make up for the time to take extra pictures. It is what it is.
The one thing that was weird for me though is that they sat us vendors down with guests at a table.
That's not bad. I don't mind.
It was a different wedding, not the one we did with Vicky, but it was like we were sitting with like the aunties and the uncles. And the table.
I don't mind it either if they cool.
No, they didn't say a word to us. Like so, it felt like they felt like, oh wow, they put us with the vendors. Like, you know,
they might have felt.
So I kind of got that vibe from them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually vendors, we get our own table. It's just the vendors.
No,
I don't get
us
seated with the guests. Oh, that's interesting.
I've been seated with guests. I've actually asked to see marketing could be a weird thing, man. When you're trying to sell people on like you're like put us at the table. You know, we want to sit with your guests so that we're in the room so that nothing happens when we're outside the room. Mm-hmm. You know, like when you wanted to get the content, but sometimes the
they do it like when you're
the banquet manager wouldn't let
you
know when you're like when cake cutting is happening or like something special is happening. So we just changed our like wording to certain things and like let us know, like seat us inside the reception room so we don't have to go out. We don't mind sitting with an auntie.
Yeah.
After a while, you're like, man, I want my own damn table. Man.
Yes, because you're tired. You want to talk shit. You want to vent. You want to relax. You want to be on your phone.
You got to watch the next day.
You have to be careful, like what you say. You know. Yeah.
It's
weird.
And rightfully so. I want to come to a wedding with my friends and family or this person that I love. I don't want to sit with a damn vendor. I don't want to sit with you.
But that's not where you are in the hierarchy of their like.
Can you imagine your sister getting married and you're sitting with a vendor you don't know and all these other people you actually know in this room? You don't get mad as hell too.
It's weird, and it goes to show that table they didn't care if you showed up or not. Right? You were the last table. Like
facts.
It's just weird to me. Like
Long Island weddings are very special though. Like it's always been interesting for me every time I go to Long Island.
What do you mean?
They got the cool stuff. Like I'll give you one. There's one venue. We'll keep this one nameless, right? But there's a hole. There's like a hole in the middle of the dance floor where it comes up.
Oh, almost like the Grand.
And the couple's in there. And there's a light show and fog and all that kind of stuff.
That's not Long Island.
Was that the one at Howard Beach?
That's in Queens, yeah.
But also, Chateaubriand used to do that too.
Oh man,
come out of the ground.
Yep, Chateaubriand used to do that.
They closed down.
We just had that 2 weeks ago at a wedding at the Grand.
And there's another venue out in Long Island too.
Chateaubriand's closed down.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, like around COVID.
Last year.
There was
more.
Last year.
Last year.
There was another one. Is there a bar that comes down or it goes up and then?
That is
right?
A bar of what?
A bar.
The bar in the cocktail hour. The guy comes from the top and he's spinning the bottles and then they're shooting the mists. You're like at the Knicks game. And then like, you gotta come and take pictures. Yo, the bar's coming in, you gotta take pictures. And you're like, yo, come on, dude. I do the same thing for every couple, man. This is not special, man.
You know,
and like,
they're over the top,
and
man.
you come take pictures, and the couple's like this.
They don't give a shit.
All right, guys, get together, kiss, let him take a picture. And you taking a picture with the guy in the background with the bottles, and he's dipping her, and you're like, y'all done, man? Y'all want me to shoot these details, right? Can I get back to this?
Can I get back to work?
Can I get back to work?
That's only Long Island. I don't see it in New Jersey. That's only Long Island.
Yo.
Like
all the flambe shows.
all the theatricals.
They want the picture of the flambe. They
crazy.
love those.
Say, come on, we're gonna light some bananas on fire. Come on, you need a shot of this.
I always joke around like, oh, my eyebrows are gone.
And you know what's funny? The first time you do it, you're in amazement. You're like, this is what I worked hard to get here.
This is dope.
I worked so hard to get here. I made it. I made it as a photographer. And then you do your second one, you be like, This is special, man.
No, the one
you
that
eat your
cracks me
you
up.
eat your second cookie at your second wedding. You're like, man, I don't want this
Terrible.
carrot cake no more.
No, was it the they were like,
with the bottles, with the
bottles,
sparklers?
with the LED. It's not
Yeah.
even, I thought they were sparklers, but it's like an LED cube that they just stick in the bottle.
And the whole wait
And they
staff
think it's like amazing, and then the whole staff comes out in
down
a
the
line
stairs,
with the
dance
champagne
floor.
bottle
Yeah,
with LED
yeah,
stick
yeah.
in it, and they're like, "We're doing our light show." I'm like,
Our light shows.
I take photos, miss. It's not the same.
Does that with the with that?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
also does was it the cheese? No, what's it? It's like a block of cheese, and the guy he lights the cheese on fire and he's spinning it like so. He's on like a platform on wheels and stuff. So they wheel out him and the cheese, and he's doing this, right? It's like a ball of fire, right? Like it's like a luau. You're like at a luau in New Jersey. You know what I mean? And then they have it's sort of like and then they have everyone like with the sparklers. This is real sparklers inside champagne bottles and stuff, and they're coming out in a line doing a little dance like Beauty and the Beast, you know, when
You know what this sounds like? A modern day Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Like there's entertainment at the feast.
You know? That's their Viennese hour. That's how they introduce the Viennese hour, and they play techno music. It's in the house speakers, so the DJ doesn't even have this soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
So that's
This is in the room outside the venue as well. Outside the
it's in the reception room.
Oh, it's in the reception room.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like, are you guys ready for Viennese? Whatever it is, and it has a huge announcement, huge fanfare, and the guy comes out with the fireballs. And the cheese on fire or whatever, and he does some kind of show with it. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't been back in years. That's probably why, you know.
I was there last year.
You didn't have the cheese show?
I don't pay attention.
I don't think I've ever seen the cheese show there.
Well, I haven't been there in like 10 years.
Well, we're there twice this year.
Yeah, so I'll keep an eye out for the cheese
We'll
show.
keep it.
It's a big block of cheese. They carve it. They put some alcohol in it. It's on fire. The block of cheese is on fire, and then
I love
Is
melted
this
cheese.
this is the part of the night where my feet hurts?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know what's going
You're
on.
sitting down.
Losing photography gear is tough, man.
Yeah. We don't lose too much. We break stuff, but we don't lose. we don't lose stuff too often, which is good.
Yeah.
But I in general, I hate losing stuff in life. Like even the smallest thing bothers me. And I
Facts.
lost it. Like it's like the worst thing.
So when did you transition from weddings to content creation?
I think I want to say probably like 2019-ish, around there. I was started in it. I wasn't it wasn't something I decided to do. I think it was because my camera had a video function. And Nikon was late to the game, so you try things at that time.
Yeah.
But my road into content creation was never something that I desired to do. I'm like hardcore photo. Like I just believe so much in photography. Video feels like some foreign content feels foreign. You know what I mean? Like I never really had to perform for the camera or tell a story in a way that was defined by what other people said, if it was funny or not, or if it was intriguing or not, or if they want to see it or not. I just like taking pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was never thinking about like what people were going to think about my pictures in that way. Obviously, as a photographer, you always think about what people are going to think about your pictures, but not in a way where it was content. Contenting is different, bro. You're like, how's this reel going to perform? Right? Like, how's this reel going to do? And because you want it for views, which is different from like I think wedding photography, where you're just making wedding photography because you wanted people to have like really good moments.
Yeah.
You want to capture probably Ro is different. Ro is like, I want to win icon awards. Like, there's nothing else. I gotta get. Moments.
I never shoot with that mindset though. Like that I'm shooting to create like for awards.
Yeah.
It just happens. Like
That's why we always only enter PJ.
Yeah, it just happens because like some of these photographers, not to be off topic, but in the that compete for awards, they set up these like extravagant shoots, like they plan months ahead. And it takes a lot of work. I don't have the patience or the like mental capacity to put something together like that. So
on the day you're just thinking about like the couple. You're thinking about the work that you have to do.
They're the ones that are paying me, and if I do happen to create something that's award winning, awesome. Like
which is why you're not triple grand triple threat.
It'll take
Decker,
me 15 years.
Triple chocolate master icon award winner. That's why.
When was the Mystic Cruise?
2019.
The seminar, 2019. So I feel like your talk there was,
and that was when I was doing started
right.
content.
Yeah, you're one of the first, in my opinion, in our industry that started to incorporate video more of like BTS and just capturing like all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Now everyone does it, but you were one of the first few that were doing it then, and here we are now. And what you've like transitioned to is amazing, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of production for others and podcasting and video production and all that stuff.
That's right. I will say when I just started, I was very eager to meet people and like photographers, and I didn't have a sense of community. I didn't know anybody. So I remember. Do you remember Pictage? Are you guys that old enough to remember Pictage?
Okay. I don't never heard of
so Pictage used to have. So Pictage had a forum.
Okay.
Right, and they used to do like these meetups where they would like have a model or whatever, and then you just shoot like a shootout or whatever. So I remember driving to Connecticut, like at a lighthouse in Connecticut, just to meet people, just to take pictures.
Wow.
Like I just didn't have community when I just started. You know, like I didn't have any. I knew I wanted to shoot weddings. I knew I wanted to shoot couples and things like that. But it wasn't like there was like no community for me. I remember being online and just like searching for that, which is crazy. Like right now, where you could just go online and just like meet a photographer.
Like,
you like DM him like, hey, can I carry your bags or something like that, or like your work's dope, bro, or whatever. We should connect.
It's a lot easier.
It's definitely easier now.
There's a lot of gatekeeping back then, but you were always working with your wife, right?
Yeah, we started together very, very early. I think I mean, as a like for my career, my actual start date was back in 2008. I think I want to say I got that was like when I took my first like contract for a photo shoot or a wedding, and my wife started with me in 2010. Like ChatGPT told you,
it was accurate.
Yeah, she started coming with me to like engagement sessions in 2009 as like just spend time with me as my girlfriend. And then it was just like, hey, I had a day job and I didn't see her throughout the week.
Yeah.
So it was just like, hey, like I had these shoots on the weekends. Like, do you mind just like coming to hang out with me? Then 2010, like after like a year and doing a couple of shoots, I was like, hey, maybe you should just like come with me. Like you're doing what I can't do. You know what I mean? Like she's helping posing, she's helping with hair, she's being the extra set of eyes that I needed that I didn't really know I needed, but I felt like she was a really strong added bonus to like my photography at that point. And then it's good to just have a companion with you, you know, like some of you're shooting, like you're bouncing ideas off each other. If you're not feeling confident in that moment, you're just like, yo, what should I do? Like, is this good?
You blank out. You're like,
is this good? You know, or like, what do you think about a pose? And then like eventually she became a crutch where I'm like, dude, like poser, man.
Let me get my settings right real quick.
She shoots too then. She shoots
as well. Yeah. But sometimes I remember it's a marriage and she just be like, yo, don't be asking me to pose. I'm not in it today. I'm not with it. I'm here to help you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. All right. I don't want you to ask me no questions. Right. I'll help her out if she needs help. I'll carry a bag or whatever. But listen, don't piss me off today, Josh. You know, like there's a beauty in like working with your wife. Like you just know, like she's like definitely there to help you. Like if she doesn't want to be there or not. And you know, for the most part, she loves it. Like we had a conversation the other night about like her and photography, and like she has her own business now. She does she has an airing envy business, so she runs day to day for that, filling orders and, you know, website or whatever, she answering emails, all that stuff. And then like we don't shoot as much weddings now because I'm doing a lot of production now. But we are doing weddings. We're just talking about upcoming weddings. She's like, you know, I kind of miss this. Aww. You know, I just kind of miss like this whole situation because we've been doing this since 2010.
Like the teamwork.
Yeah, the teamwork together. So I say all to say I know it's gonna come like when we start working like on weddings together, like really long days. Listen, I'm just here, okay? What do you need from me? What do you need? But I do love working with her. I think I didn't realize like us being married so long. I didn't realize like how it would like how marriage is for people who have longevity. For now, I will be looking at people who are married and like work together, like, I don't know how y'all do it, man. This is crazy. But I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. I've been doing it for so long, so I can see it. But I never thought it would be difficult, right? I just thought it'd just be like working with her. Mm-hmm. But man, it is tough working with your spouse. Mm-hmm. But there's just a joy in like being able to collaborate with somebody who has the same eye as you. Mm-hmm. And I'm rambling, talking about working with my wife.
No, we love it.
I love that.
We love it.
There's people at weddings too that always ask, like, how could you work with your wife?
Always,
right?
always.
Like, we just do it. Like,
yeah,
you know, like we don't know anything else.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know not working with her.
Yeah, because it's been so long now, and like it. I feel like me and you have the same like personality as far as like when we shoot. Like when you get into those creative ruts, right? I tend not to speak at all. I'm just like, why am I in my mind? I'm thinking, why isn't this shit working? Right?
You're like thinking,
and the clients are just staring at you. So if Jen wasn't there, it would just be silent between me and clients. Like, but that's when Jen steps in and starts to chat with them. Kind of gives me time to like
buy you some time.
So they'll be like, why didn't you shoot? Blah, blah, blah. It was just me. I'm like, I kept them engaged. I chatted with them.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, if I wasn't there, dude, you'd be looking crazy.
Do you ever ask your wife to get you stuff? Like, hey, I need my I forgot my light, my battery. I forgot my.
And that's the part that makes it tough, right? Because you are in the moment, and you're just like, hey, I just need this as you're working. But your wife's not your worker.
That's right.
Your wife is not your worker. Your wife's not your worker.
Get it yourself.
It's a hard lesson to learn. I'm still learning it, man. We had to shoot yesterday, guys. We had to shoot yesterday, no lie. We were at the studio and we were doing a maternity shoot, and we finished the first look. And during the first while we're shooting it, I was just like, babe, can you adjust my light? But she wasn't really adjusting it, the light. She wasn't lighting the light the way I needed her to light the light, right?
I know that.
So I'm like, can you please? And I know there was a little extra on there, but I was a little bit annoyed. Like, come on, man.
I get that you don't know how to light.
Let's get it together.
He's like, I got the worst lighting assistant
Let's
in the world.
get it together. I would say that. I have the best.
I tell the clients, in front of the clients, I go, oh, I have the worst lighting assistant ever. And they start cracking up. Jen be aiming the light at their chests. I'm just like, what about their faces?
I'm
like,
not doing that. I am not doing that.
Can we get their faces lit?
So we had to have a conversation behind the back. Behind the backdrop. So like the client like goes to like change your clothes. So next look, we go. She's like, come here.
She initiated it.
Of course. Of course.
You know you went trying.
I'm ready to change the backdrop. We got the backdrop.
Hold on.
She's like, we need to talk. I am here for you. Okay? I'm here to help you. All right? If I'm not putting the light where it needs to be, you can tell me a lot nicer than that. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Because the minute she's like, listen, I was about to say, hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom
and go home.
And you was gonna be like, where's Anika? She's like, I was planning on it. You was gonna call me and be like, hey, where you at? And I was gonna be like, I'm home. I was like, you know what? You're right, yo. You're right.
Now you better reconsider.
I'm with you. Hey, listen, man. I think you and I married the same woman. So, jeez.
But also like, let's put it into this perspective, right? If you would have had an assistant that wasn't her, right?
Yeah.
They would have took that feedback with no problem. They would just.
They would have adjusted the lights you neneeded them.
Yeah.
You needed them.
Absolutely.
But because there's that dynamic of that's your love, your partner, like it's.
But here's the trade-off. Like, I just think it's way better when it's her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think me having an assistant that doesn't fulfill the obligations that my wife does makes the picture better. Like I just think Anika is literally like I have this hashtag I say Anika Dwain's secret sauce. Like she's literally like the reason why I feel like the picture's better. You know, like I've had assistants and I've had assistants with phenomenal pictures, but like there's always this question with me, like, yo, if my wife was there, man, I know this would be 10 times better. You know what I mean? So
that second set of eye.
So I can deal with like I can get an assistant that does exactly what I say and just does it. You know,
no questions asked.
No questions asked. If they got an attitude, they can go tell it. Go tell it to your girl, bro. I don't care. You know, don't tell it to me. Or I could deal with my wife and she'd be like, listen. Listen.
You were gonna call me,
right?
So
yeah,
true.
this oh my god, like this past weekend I got 2 stories to share with my wife because like I don't work with her that much because my wife takes her own clients.
Okay.
Right. So it's once in a blue moon I got to work with her. I get to work with her, right? And you know, as you guys remember, it was raining this weekend, right?
Yeah.
But the venue is not really ADA compliant, right? So there's so I got like stairs like this with all my shit and stuff. I'm looking at my wife and I'm looking at the bags. I gotta carry all that shit because she's not carrying her bags.
You didn't even ask.
See, my wife would want to. She wants to do all that stuff.
No.
I'm like, how do I let you carry these bags? Man, give me these bags.
Right? No. My wife is like, I will open the door for you when we get up to the top, right?
That's what I do.
Right.
That's nice.
And then, well, that's the least, right? And then the second thing was I was like, all right, she doesn't like setting up the lights, right? And she doesn't set up the way that I need them to be set up. So I was like, listen, I'll take care of the lights.
This the assistant you talking about?
This is my wife.
No, I'm saying, but did she assist you or she shoot?
She shoots. She shoots.
But she doesn't assist you.
No, not usually.
Oh yeah. Why she putting the lights then, bro?
No. I'm putting up the lights.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting up the lights, right? And then whatchamacallit? I was like, babe, can you get some grip and grins? I think this family wants a lot of grip and grins and stuff. She's like, every time I ask her to get grip and grins, I got to get like a little lip from her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's not your assistant, man. That's the thing.
I hate doing it, but if I'm working for somebody else and they ask me, I gotta suck it up. That's what I do. Like
I actually mind. I don't mind doing it for someone else because then there's no pressure. Like, hey, you want a photo?
Yeah.
Hey, you want a photo? Hey,
Yeah.
you guys get together. Let's get a photo. Like,
Yeah.
I trick myself into just like, yo, this is the job.
Yeah.
This is what it's even better if you have like the headphones in
Mm-hmm.
and you can like listen to your own music and do it. But Grippergans,
Yeah.
My wife's on autopilot though. I don't ask her for nothing throughout the day. So that's why, you know, we work okay together because like I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
I don't ask her for very much on the wedding day, you know.
Got you.
So
Because she'd be like, no.
she doesn't. You know, she's on
this
autopilot.
coverage is at the mercy of how she feels.
Yeah, like even in the ceremony, like I don't like we've talked about this before. My wife and I, we don't really talk on a wedding day. Like, all right, have fun. I'll see you at the end of the night, you know, and then we just do our thing. Even at the ceremony, we don't coordinate nothing, right? I shoot wherever I shoot, she shoots wherever she shoots, and we get what we get, you know. But we've been shooting together for so long.
That works.
Yeah.
You know,
That's good.
that's
man.
how you keep the peace.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you, bro.
You know.
You guys are smart. You got to work
talking to
out.
each other.
Yeah, right. I see you at home, babe.
I see you
talk to me in the
I see you on
car.
the ride back.
Right.
Not even. Don't talk
Hey,
to
how
the
was
car.
your day in bed? Oh, did you see the guy with the gimpy leg? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, let me tell you about him, hon.
I love that. Well, she's a good value to your team.
Yeah, definitely.
How's wedding season and stuff looking for you?
Wedding season is not wedding-y. There's some weddings happening sprinkled here and there.
You trying to transition out though, right?
I want to say out at this point. I just want to say probably just very selective
Yeah.
and not taking as many.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the key for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I completely want to be out the wedding space at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely not taking 20 weddings a year. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take 10 weddings a year. I want to
really?
be able to just do a couple out the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whet my get my taste and be out. Because I've realized like I get to that point where it's just like, nah, I ain't trying to do this, and I don't want to be there. I like to point where you anticipate like, hey, I got this, and I'm getting to do this opportunity. And the minute like I feel like I just don't want to do this anymore, I'm out.
You were doing a lot of weddings though. You were like in the 35, 45 range for a long
I was doing
time.
about 40. Most I've ever done is 45 throughout the year.
High value.
Then our studio was doing like 70-ish when we had associates.
Oh, you guys associate shooting weddings?
Yeah. Not anymore though.
Oh,
right now
okay.
it's just me by myself. When we were doing associates, we would have about 70 weddings a year.
Right.
That's a lot of value.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. How were you doing the post production?
All in house, bro. We would just all edit our own stuff.
Wow. So you've been shooting for so long, you got to have some crazy wedding stories, right? So you go first, and I'll share you with mine.
The craziest ones that I can remember are fights that have happened.
Ooh, I
I've
want to hear
never
this.
seen a fight at a wedding.
One that was freaking nuts was a bridesmaid intentionally wore she intentionally wore another bridesmaid's dress and didn't want to take it off because the other one couldn't fit her dress. So she intentionally wore the wrong dress. The girl's dress that she wore had to wear the other girl's dress, and that dress couldn't like close in the back.
Oh no.
So they had like this whole war in the morning, like before the wedding started. Bridesmaids was just screaming at each other and fighting in the hallways.
Oh my gosh.
Before it happened, and the girl still didn't budge. She was like, "I'm just not taking this dress off. I don't care."
So what's the resolution?
For what
What's the
reason?
conclusion?
What the hell?
The one girl that was wearing the wrong dress didn't even walk in the wedding.
Oh. damn.
She just
Sent her
refused
home.
to take it off and took the dress and went. And the girl that had the wrong dress, like that was wronged in the first place, had to walk with the back out.
Oh, because then she couldn't.
Yeah, she couldn't. It was too small for her.
Did those two have beef? Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
I don't understand
like,
either.
I don't.
I stay out of business. I'll be at work, bro. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Like, who's doing
The
that?
Knicks were playing that day. The Knicks were playing that Cleveland series that Sunday. And I think it was like a 3 p.m. game. And I'm just like, we're fighting.
Keep fighting.
Y'all dragged me all the way to Boston to fight. And I could have been watching the game at home.
But you know what they say about those PJ photographers? Like, you got to shoot through those moments. You know, you want conflict.
Like, that's probably the craziest story. I mean, they were like really bad fights. It's like Chateaubriand. I remember my wife being pregnant at some of these weddings and like fights breaking out. And I'm like, yes, I can leave. Because there's no redemption
My
after a
wife is
fight.
a child.
There's no coming back from
unless
that.
it's like outside.
Yeah.
As
if it happens outside of
yeah.
the reception room, you might be able to come back from that. But if it happens in the room, the event is done. And even if you guys like this happens at the beginning and you sort of try to find your way to have redemption, I'm out because I don't really feel safe at this point.
That's true. Somebody come back with a gun or something, and
Who knows what could happen? So I mean, for me, I think that's probably one of the worst things. I don't have any juicy like things that happen at weddings. I mean, like there's always like parents fighting and exes fighting. There's always those salacious things, but nothing too juicy.
Yeah.
we've been fortunate. We've never seen any.
I've seen one fight. That was at Venetian. I think I told you guys this. It was like 11:55. Party's almost over. I'm getting ready to do the sparkler exit.
Yeah.
Right. But the whole night, you knew there was tension because the bride side didn't like the groom side.
Oh damn,
right?
that's the worst.
And vice versa, right? Like you know, you got the family pictures, the bride smiling in all of them, until her mother-in-law comes into the picture and she's like, just RBF, right? So there was tension the whole night. 11:55, the first punch gets thrown. And the fight, it starts getting, it's like a large, like it's like a dog pile, and then the fight goes into the kitchen. People throwing shit, like the glasses, like the plates shattering and everything. Cops called like this, and I was like, I guess we're not doing sparkler exit anymore, right?
Hell no, I'm out the door. In my car, gone.
Dude.
I was like, yo, you guys couldn't keep it together for 5 more minutes?
Yo, a marriage that starts off like that is terrible. Like, do you imagine like? Remember every year your anniversary, you're remembering a fight that happened at your wedding, or you're remembering the fact that you really hate your in-laws. Weddings is like we look at it like work, but weddings is probably one of the most craziest things ever. Like these people don't really see each other all the time.
No.
some people do, but like this is like a special thing, and we're like,
It's probably the last time they see each other too, like in that big setting.
there's so many people I haven't seen from my own wedding. Like I haven't seen them since like I met them that day.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them since.
100%.
I only know what they look like in that particular outfit, in that particular makeup, with that particular hairdo.
You're not friends with half of them
God.
anymore.
You know
Right?
what was funny? Like when we got married, Jen's mother was like reconnecting with like a whole bunch of half siblings because Jen's grandfather had a lot of kids, like probably like over 30, right?
Her bio dad is very Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so her mom reconnected with like
Nick
maybe
Cannon.
like
He got like 30 kids.
four
God.
of them. She asked us to invite them to the wedding. That was the first and last time we ever saw them. And they're in our wedding video saying like congratulations. I don't even know who these people are.
I don't remember half of their names.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Just they're AI.
I
When they show those AI videos, they'd be like, this is not real. This is AI. Those people are AI to you.
And
You've never
and
seen
the
them
fact
before.
that they're in the video.
We delivered a photo once. We got an email right away from the groom.
yeah.
He's like, can you delete this from the
it.
gallery?
Yeah.
What was on it?
It was his mom being inappropriate with the groomsmen
Oh.
at the wedding. So you know that what is that singer? That very pop Meatloaf song that you kind of like battle
Sure.
each other in the song. So like she was battling one of the groomsmen, and he took her head and like put her down his crotch.
he took his head and put it in her crotch.
That's a violation.
Yeah.
So,
We'll watch out
I don't know why we delivered it, to be
Flagrant.
honest.
That's a flagrant.
groom's
That's a
mom.
flagrant
The
one.
groom's mom.
No, but the groom reached out to y'all?
Yeah.
Because I left her in the gallery.
You're
I'm like,
bugging,
she
bro.
was dancing like that in front of everybody. Like the whole wedding saw it.
Yeah, bro. You're
So
bugging.
at that time, like I left it.
This
in
was
there.
very early on. This was 2013.
Nah, man.
And
Years ago.
he sent us an
bro.
email telling us to delete it, that his mom wants it gone. I'm like, well, I shouldn't be acting that way at the wedding, bro.
Nah, but there's a difference with partying and like.
The other issue that I was afraid of, I let that dude's girlfriend screen cap the back of the camera.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh my God, I hope she never shares that photo. Like, but nothing ever happened.
Yeah, that was early on. You don't know better at the time.
Yeah, you definitely don't know better.
I
I still took that joint though.
Yeah. You still take it just to share with your friends and stuff, but
I don't share
deliver
nothing
it.
with my friends, you crazy people.
No.
Just don't screenshot
Not
it.
at all.
That's all.
Nah.
Yeah.
Everything crazy right
we
away
got
goes in
all
our group
kinds of.
chat.
We're having incriminating photos of each other. You know. That's what
Yes.
friends are for.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
I got my sister got the worst photos of me. Like I hope she never like shares any of these photos. Like it's the worst. She got like me in like wigs and stuff like that. Like yeah, it's crazy.
That'll make a good reel.
It's your sister. Like you hanging out with your sister, y'all playing around. Like, oh, this is your wig. Oh, you put it on. She takes a picture of you.
How old were you?
In my 20s, probably.
Oh, okay.
My
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I got pictures of her. Like, no, I'm not saying nothing. I love you, sis.
Did I ever tell you this one time? I had a bridesmaid that was so drunk. She invited herself to the parents' table. She's so plastered, right? She had like one titty out, like just out. She's like, "Hey guys, you guys having a good time?"
We know you snapped that picture.
Right?
No, was it for real out?
out, right?
Did you? Take
Everyone's
the picture?
mortified. The
Did
parents,
you take the picture?
No, I didn't take the picture.
Fake photojournalist. Fake photo.
I was like, "What do we do?" I was like, "What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?" Right? She was like, "Just one out. One was in, one was out."
Nah, you gotta be like, yo, you gotta stick that in, sis. I gotta take these pictures.
Put that away. Put that away.
You can't park there.
That was an Aruba wedding. That was my Aruba wedding.
What happened to me during cake cutting? The bride had a nip slip, and the planner runs over to try to give them, like, I guess, the utensils, and her nip slipped as well. So we had
double nips.
So now we have two titties in the shot, and the videographer looks over. He goes, "How am I supposed to fix that?" He was like, "I can't Photoshop their titties out." Shout out to Rob Shotwell. Oh man,
All the
That's
things we
hilarious,
see.
man.
that
Always
picture
good
got
stuff.
deleted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
yeah, we get some this, but like, yeah.
Yeah, nip slips used to be
common.
like a
It's very
common
common,
occurrence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, but we got AI to take
They
it.
always make their appearance for some reason.
All the
I
time.
did have to liquefy a guy's sack one time.
What? Why was it out?
No, it was in his pants.
Yo,
It was in his pants.
My
Yeah,
dude,
he was
what are
wearing
you
some
saying?
tight-ass
What are you
pants.
saying right now?
He was wearing some
You
tight
had to
pants.
liquidate his sack, my guy.
Liquefy.
You talking about Photoshop or what? What are we talking about, bro? Yo, dirty. Yo,
Pause.
talk to your brother, bro.
But yeah, he had these tight pants, and we sat him down on like 2 chairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm editing, you can see the shape of his sack. So I'm like, I can't deliver this shit like this. I had to liquefy his sack, back.
Yo, no lie.
He's like, look what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, Jim. I was like, this is the job we do, right? It's what they pay us for. You never realize,
Dude,
it's for that.
We you don't realize.
Yeah.
It's almost like you just like you get blindsided by some things. Like you sit on your computer, like, what the hell did I shoot?
What am I
What was
looking
I
at?
doing?
I would have never had him sit down if I would have known, you know.
I remember one wedding, like I'm chilling at the pool, like early. You know, when you're early, you hang out with the guests and the brides and all that stuff during extracurricular activities, not on wedding days. So we're just all at the pool. I got my camera. One of the bridesmaids decides to moon the camera.
No.
So I snapped the picture. The bride's there. Everyone's laughing. I get home. I'm culling the pictures in front of my wife. She's like, what the hell were you doing? She's like, no. What were you doing? I thought you went to go shoot a wedding. I am like, hey. I just took the picture here, man.
Oh, this is a photojournalism.
I'm a
doing my
photojournalist.
I'm just doing my job, man.
I'm a photojournalist.
That's crazy.
I remember it was so funny. I'm like, yo, my dad was there, man.
Oh.
My dad was there with me. He came like to assist me. It was a wedding in Mexico. He just came with me, and I was like, hey, my dad was there, man. She was just showing her butt. I just took a picture, man. It's just so funny how you just like things just happening at weddings. Like you just randomly see people under the table or
butt ass naked and stuff.
It's so much more than taking photos.
Because I think you do boudoir as well, right? Do you do
I
boudoir?
dabble in it. I
Do you
don't
do it on a wedding day?
We have done it on a wedding day, yeah.
Yeah. Is the rest of the crew, the entourage, are they in on it? Do they know that's happening?
Yeah, they're usually cooperative. I don't really get. I mean, sometimes you get crazy people where you're trying to do something like boudoirish that don't know, like a mom. I remember one mom, hey, he looking at you naked. I was like, what's wrong with you, man? Did nobody tell her what we were doing? She making me look like a creep. He looking at her naked. We are all looking at her naked, Mom. Why are you pointing me out?
The whole room is here.
Why are you pointing me out, Mom? Yo, it's so funny, man. Sometimes you just get called out. Like I remember like one gig I was doing.
She could have pointed at the videographer.
It's almost like they just point you out, like you're the creeper. You know that she knows I'm taking these pictures, right?
Uh-huh.
I remember one time we were doing. One time, you know what's the weirdest thing? When you get, as a guy photographer, when you're getting asked to kick out the room, like you're getting asked to leave the room now, like when the bride's getting ready or whatever. It's almost like we know.
Yeah.
Like we know when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
But they're so demonstrative, like if we don't tell them, they're not gonna leave. They're not gonna leave.
Go-to lens or lighting equipment?
You really care? All right. So
I think they'll care.
All right.
Some do.
Yeah.
My go-to lens, honestly, is right now. My 42 years of age is probably a 24 to 70. It's my go-to for what I do. It's quick. I can, it's nimble, and I don't gotta work as hard. But I don't want it. I don't want to like it. It's more out of necessity for anything else. Right now, I really do like the 85 1.2. I just got it.
I still haven't gotten it.
That's my favorite.
I just got it the other day,
creamy.
man. It's a beautiful lens, but
Heavy as hell too.
you can. It's not heavy. It's big.
It's
Pause.
bulky. It's bulky.
It's bulky, yeah, but it's not really heavy.
The 51 too is about the same size, so
But they're roughly the same size. Yeah.
Yeah.
50's heavy though.
But I don't want to like it. Like it has this. The backgrounds are beautiful. Like
literally
it's
everything.
You're tempted to use it at 1.2 because it's such a unique look. It's not 1.4. It is extra buttery, but at the same time, I feel like I'm getting like tired of that look. Like I know what it gives, and you get caught up in using it a lot.
Yeah.
So I try to defer as much as possible when using that.
Do you shoot with a Z8 or
Z9?
Does the Z9 have high res zoom for video?
It does, yeah.
That's an awesome feature.
I've tried it before, but the zoom is funky because it doesn't. I'm not knocking Nikon; it's a good feature. Focus is wonky. It doesn't like track.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was having an issue one time where it didn't want to like choose focus.
Yeah.
And it ended up being that.
Yeah.
It's like a firmware.
It's great because it's still a higher resolution of zoom, but the focusing isn't where you want it to be. Like you get better focus not using it.
Wow. See, you learned something.
Well, you don't have
you're a gearhead.
I could be wrong. This is like a
feature.
This is like a different firmware ago.
Yeah.
Okay? It could be different now, but that was my issue when I use it.
I had to turn it off one time. We're doing virtual, and I couldn't get the camera to focus. And I had it on high res zoom. I was like, "Fucker."
Yeah, I asked them about it, and they told me that it was because I had that feature on. Like
that's kind of
pointless. It's not gonna work.
That was not rapid fire.
No.
Sorry, man. I'm a talker, bro. I'm a talker, guys. I am not a podcaster.
Go to lens 8512. That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
No, 24 to 70 is my go-to.
Oh yeah, 24 to 70.
But
my
50s are great, bro.
That's what I use. The 51.2.
Nikon has some really good 50s.
Yeah, the 51.2 is like I probably shoot 95% of the wedding.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I shoot everything with 24 to 70.
You know what I do now too? I put into crop factor when I need more reach.
For photo?
For the Z8 for during ceremony. So I'll have like my 85. That turns into whatever it translates to, and it's so convenient.
It is.
Are you using all Nikon gear for the podcast?
No, none.
No?
Nah.
What are you guys using for
Canon
cameras?
C70s.
Oh
yeah.
Canon C70s as our main camera, and then Canon R5C, like our 2-shot, and then our 6s. So we have 5 camera setup.
One on each person, and one wide. Or
almost.
Or you're dividing.
So Matt and I have a 2-shot. There's a 2-shot, but there's also on the host. But they also have a single camera on them, and then our producer has her camera by herself, a single shot.
Wow. Are you switching on live, or are you just like doing it on post?
No, all the posts.
Yeah.
We just don't have personnel to do it live. I would prefer live.
Yeah, I would. I mean, we don't make money off of this, but it would be nice to have somebody here switching whenever needed.
I mean, the 4 of us are not making any money.
Your brother.
There is a person getting paid.
Also, I'm not getting any money from this.
You here for love?
Yeah, but we can. Josh, I mean, we are so happy to have you here today. Tell us, or tell our audience how they can find you.
Well, first and foremost, you can double click on my flicks at Joshua_Dwain on Instagram. I do got a TikTok. Yeah, show me some love on TikTok too. Same thing. Nobody likes my TikToks.
I didn't even know you had a TikTok.
I do. I mean, it's really not that much. I'm not dancing on there. I'm not doing any voiceovers. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram for the most part.
All right, we'll leave all those links in the show notes.
And now on the what is that?
Oh yeah, on the Ellis
pod.
Ever After podcast. For sure, definitely check me out there.
That's everywhere. YouTube, right?
That's YouTube. We got Patreon. We have Apple Podcasts. Please download, and that is a huge thing. Are you guys on Apple Podcasts?
Apple and Spotify.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Apple, Spotify.
Those downloads matter, man.
Yeah, man. This is a labor of love for us. We do this because we enjoy hanging out with our friends and stuff.
Yeah.
We do this even without the mics. We do this already. So
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
making drinks, so like, why don't we just put mics on us?
And that's how our podcast sort of spawned on me and myself, Matt, and Trouble coming on the podcast as well has come on. We do that anyway. Like we talk about certain things all the time. So
why not just do it in front of the camera?
Exactly.
Yeah, we have so much fun doing it, so. It's a good way to get like-minded people together too, to just talk shop a little bit. And
it builds muscle memory too. I think it's good to have the added bonus of pressure in recording it, just so that you can be a little bit more clearer with your thoughts, and you can be intentional about letting people know how you feel, especially when they cut you off.
It's all good.
Because it wouldn't be the same thing. It would not be the same thing if you said it and the cameras weren't on. You're like, shut up, Jen.
Are you gonna be going back and forth to Atlanta to record? Or
That's what I typically do once a month.
Yeah. Also, like so you'll go there and record a bunch of episodes at a time?
Yeah.
Nice.
We record in batch. So our last time there, I want to say like we did like 7 episodes.
Nice.
We try to do back to back, but after like 2, I'm like, I'm tired of talking.
tough.
Like,
Yeah,
I can't.
two's tough. We do 3. How long are your episodes though?
Hour and a half. Hour and a half. Usually.
Yeah,
hour and a half
we
to
try
2
to keep
hours,
it down to an hour.
It's tough.
We have done an hour and a half. Like our very first one this season was like way more than that. But the goal is to, I mean, no one's gonna watch, bro.
More than an hour, yeah.
No, we had these 2 guests, 2.5 hours each.
Nah, it's too much.
But they were also, but you know what? They were also our 2 most listened to episodes.
I think part of that is because
people will still listen to them if it's less time. If that's the case.
Because if we're discussing topics, that's quicker. But if you're asking people about like their history and then you get it, that kind of makes the format even longer.
Yeah. I mean,
something to consider.
I mean, honest with you, unless you're like an interesting person and you're a great storyteller, people telling their history is a tough listen sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they're not really talking about what people want to get out of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's really knowing your audience. Podcast is no different than speaking on stage. It's really like knowing what your audience wants to know. And like, I just want to hear like what you do.
Yeah.
Tell me what you do, like what your
Get to the point.
accomplishments
Get to the
are.
point.
Yeah, there's some people that take that question like literally.
Literally, yeah.
saying
And I find
when
myself going there, so I try not to.
No, you were great. Like you were brief.
All right, guys. So if you would like to check out our highlights, bloopers, and behind-the-scenes stuff, you guys can go check that out at focused.af on Instagram. Our website is working now. You can check that out at focus-af.com. You guys got a funny story you want to share with us? You can send that over at hello@focused-af.com. On that note,
Are you focused?
are you
That's
focused
right.
AF? Are you
I am
focused
now.
AF?
I am
Oh, by the
now.
way, we gotta
I'm
drop.
hungry.
We gotta drop.
AF.
We gotta drop the YouTube too. Sorry, I interrupted you, but we.
I mean, at this point, do you really gotta apologize?
You can watch the episodes on YouTube. Just follow the Focused AF podcast.
All right, there we go. All right, guys. So you guys focused AF?
Yes.
I'm hungry AF too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hungry AF. So
I'm hot AF too.
yeah, we got the AC running. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We will see you guys on the next one. Adios.
Peace.
Later.
Focused AF is a fun, business-focused podcast for wedding creatives.
Co-hosted by award-winning husband and wife wedding photography teams Ben and Karis.
And Jenn Ro, where we help fellow wedding creatives with their sales and marketing.
With laid-back conversations and real talk with some of our most favorite people in the universe.
And with that being said, are you focused AF?
I am Focused AF today.
We are Focused AF.
I think I might be Focused AF.
Welcome to the Focused AF podcast.